continue to enjoy your popcorn and your snacks. We are super excited to get started this evening. You ready? Okay. I'm Robin Merrick. I have the pleasure of serving as Vice President for External Affairs and University Relations here at Southern University. And we are delighted, our team is delighted to bring this to our campus community tonight, something that we've been working on for quite some time, and now we are able to see the fruits of our labor of this effort called the College Tour. You all have been hearing a little bit about it over the last few months. We have been sort of dribbling it out here and there, but I certainly want to thank all of you for joining us this evening as we premiere this for the first time. Everyone will get a chance to see the entire episode. We're organizing 10 of our students throughout the Southern University system, so that is all of our campuses, all 5 of our campuses, I should say. And I think you all know that Southern University is the nation's only historically Black university system, so hand clap for that. It makes us very unique in this space, and when we had the opportunity to take this project on, we were we took it on with a little trepidation, because we hadn't heard about it before, but we did hear that a couple of other HBCUs had done it, and we said, oh, well, if they can do it, we can do it too. So we heard the presentation, we figured out how we were going to fund this project. It took us a little while to get our, as the young people say, to get our coins together so that we could afford this. And I certainly want to thank, we have an alum who brought this to us, an alum who recommended the company and said, you guys should have a conversation with them, just hear them out, see what they have to say. And so we want to thank Paula and Tony Clayton for their contacts and bringing Mr. John Preston to our communications team. He shared with us this opportunity. It's perfect for Southern University, a perfect opportunity for us to showcase not only our university, but our university's greatest asset, and that is our students. So our students, cast members are here tonight, some of them we're going to zoom in just a little bit. And so what we want to do this evening is in just a moment, oh, sound effects. In just a moment, we're going to watch the 30-minute episode, and then we're going to hear from our student cast members who are joining us tonight. They will all, several of them will be here along with our very own Layla Hazel. She is the JAG Talk podcast manager here on the Baton Rouge campus. She's going to facilitate that conversation. But before we get into that, I would like to recognize several of our leaders who are joining us this evening. First, we'll start with Chancellor John Pierre, who's in the audience. Chancellor, good evening. Woo! Chancellor Pierre serves as not only the Chancellor for the Law Center, I think all of you know that, but he's also the Chancellor to be for Southern University and Union College here at the Baton Rouge campus, so he'll come and speak with us in just a moment. Also would like to recognize Dr. Laura Young. She serves as Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs on the Baton Rouge campus. Dr. Young, thank you for joining us this evening. We also have Chancellor Orlando McMeans. Dr. McMeans is the Chancellor of the Southern University Ag Center, and he's also Dean of the College of Agricultural, tell me what y'all changed the name to.
Human and Environmental Science.
Thank you, your student up here is doing it. She said it before y'all did. Okay, I'm still stuck on SUARSC and the Family and Consumer Sciences, but I'm gonna switch out with that. Definitely, and also joining us is Dr. Renita Marshall. She serves as Vice Chancellor for the Ag Center, and she's also Vice Chancellor for the College of, go ahead, Agriculture,
Environmental, Human and Environmental.
That's it, got it. I'm gonna get that right. And behind Chancellor McMeans is Dr. Katara Williams. She serves as Vice Chancellor for External Affairs and Institutional Advancement for the Ag Center. And I'm scanning the room. I think that's all of our administrators that I see in the space, but also I would like to recognize Mr. Wilbert Ferdinand. Wilbert, I know you're in the back enjoying your popcorn, blending in like a student.
Right.
But it's important that everyone knows, Mr. Ferdinand serves on the board of the Southern University System Foundation, and he's also president of the 1880 Society. That's our fundraising society that gives every year back to the university with the aim of giving $1 million back annually to Southern. So thank you, Mr. Ferdinand, for joining us and for all the work that you are doing with the foundation. Definitely have to give shouts out to the Baldry Center for Philanthropy. This is the place that we're in right now, so we want to thank them for hosting us this evening for this event, all of the support that they have given to us over the years, as well as to this particular project, because some of the student scenes were filmed in this space and outside, so you all recognize a lot of scenes across campus as we enjoy this. So Chancellor Pierre, I would ask you to join us.
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Merritt. Thank you all for being here because this is an important day because we feature our students. And students always make us better because they bring so much life to us and so much energy. And they are the reason we exist. Our goal is to transform these students' lives so that they can become transformational leaders when they graduate. And I'm glad to see them here. I'm looking forward to them being featured. I think this is a great opportunity for us to show our greatest assets, which are our students. They're the jewels of the Southern University system, and we're so proud to have them. So I want you to just relax, enjoy the experience, watch our superstars do what they do, and I'm just looking forward to it. Thank you.
Can we dim the lights?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I want to have a real movie vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello and welcome to the Southern University. Founded in 1880, Southern is the only system of historically Black colleges and universities in the nation and has 5 campuses located in 3 of the largest cities in Louisiana: Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Shreveport. Thousands of students, faculty, staff, and alumni represent more than 30 countries and various backgrounds, making Southern University a diverse and welcoming atmosphere. I'm your host, Desi Williams, and over the next half hour, we'll hear from students from all campuses. Southern University and A&M College, Southern University Law Center, and Southern University Agricultural Research and Extension Center in Baton Rouge, Southern University at New Orleans, and Southern University Shreveport. We have an exciting group of aspiring healthcare professionals, global business leaders, and more, giving you an up close and personal view of their Southern experience. Get ready for an episode like none other. Welcome to Southern University. This is the College Tour. Let's hear from Isaiah, a junior from White Castle, Louisiana, majoring in marketing with a minor in public relations. Being new to college life can sometimes be difficult, but Southern helps students really spread their wings through countless organizations and initiatives that allow students to find their tribe and ultimately themselves. Isaiah, you're up.
I got it from here, Desi. Thank you. Southern University is more than an institution. It's a symbol of my heritage. Coming from a family of Southern alumni, being a part of the Jaguar Nation has always been a dream of mine. And now, I proudly embody the Southern values of academic excellence, dignity, and leadership. I started as a timid freshman, barely leaving my dorm room. I would watch in awe at the student leaders expertly balancing academics and social engagement. Coming from a predominantly white high school, I wasn't used to seeing leaders who looked like I did. But here at Southern, it is totally different. This inspired me to be a part of something greater than myself. I didn't know how or when, but I knew that I would be a part of this movement of empowering leaders at SU. The opportunity finally presented itself, and I pounced as Jaguar Zoo. I found my start in leadership at the Office of Student Media by writing articles in the award-winning Southern Digest newspaper and eventually becoming a section editor. I even got the chance to represent the university's newspaper in New York. My leadership journey then led me to becoming a director and founder for the Jaguar Activities Board, creating large-scale programming for the campus community. This allowed me to help plan events such as Homecoming Week, which attracts thousands of people to our campus each year. I also served as Mr. Honors College, championing opportunities for scholarship, service, and success through the Dolores Margaret Richard Spikes Honors College. Southern University has changed my life forever, from the people I've encountered to the outstanding curriculum offered here. I went from someone who was afraid of introducing myself in class to someone who leads board meetings confidently and courageously. Back to you, Desi.
Thanks, Isaiah. As you can see, Southern is the place to be if you want to break out of your social shell and still maintain a successful academic journey. Isaiah is navigating well as an honor student and student leader, continuing Southern's tradition of student success. Thanks, Isaiah, for sharing your story. Let me introduce you to Brianna, a senior business major from Houston, Texas. Southern has a long history of producing well-rounded business leaders that are making a global impact, and this student is well on her way. Tell us how Southern is helping you do just that, Brianna.
Thanks for that, Desi. Hey, y'all. My love for the Black community, HBCUs, and wanting to learn more about myself as a Black woman all contribute to my decision to attend the Southern University. As a first-generation college student who applied with a GED, I felt welcomed by Southern's commitment in being an accessible higher ed institution. I came to Southern to gain an education in business so I could manage my own business successfully, but I have gained so much more since being here, including studying abroad in Ghana, Africa. I have developed professionally, gained connections worldwide, and learned the characteristics of an efficacious leader. As one of my professors reiterated, if you want to see a change, be the change. Two of my fellow classmates and I took that statement personally, and we started the College of Entrepreneurs. It was created with the intention to bring awareness to all business owners, to provide safe spaces that encourage personal conversations and networking, and to provide training and development. I am a member of the College of Business Brand Ambassadors and the Top JAGS academic program. I also serve as the 2022-2023 Miss College of Business, which has allowed me to further inspire students to advocate for change and pursue their passions. I am proud to be a part of the legacy of the College of Business here at Southern. Since 1937, it has been producing top business leaders who are truly making a difference around the world. Alumni engage with students regularly, showing us that there are unlimited opportunities in the business world. Southern has me prepared and excited to step into my career as a global human resource consultant and an entrepreneur in health and beauty. I aspire to show all girls that anything is possible. Well, that's my story. Back to you, Desi.
That is amazing, Brianna. Thanks for letting us know how Southern is providing resources and opportunities to ensure that you and your classmates are successful both in and out of the classroom. Your leadership in gathering student entrepreneurs deserves an A. Thanks. Let's hear from law student Carlos. Southern University Law Center is one of 6 HBCU law schools in the country. With an admirable history, they are frequently touted for their diverse campus community and experiential programming and unique initiatives. We want to know all about your law school journey, Carlos. You're up.
Thanks, Desi. Hey everyone, Growing up, I always knew I wanted to be a lawyer, so attending Southern University Law Center is ensuring that my dream comes true. SULC is one of 6 HBCU law schools, and I'm so proud to be a student here. I knew that I needed to attend a school that centers the importance of community, and when I first visited SULC's campus, I felt that community. The law field is currently only 5% Black, and I want to help increase that number. Attending the HBCU was also important to me because HBCUs were created specifically so Black people can gain access to a higher education. Being a product of a place that was made just for me is amazing, especially because so many of my professors are HBCU and Southern alums. They have offered me valuable mentorship prior to entering in the legal field. SULC was originally founded because Charles Hatfield, a Black man, was denied interest into a Baton Rouge law school because of his race. He went on to file a lawsuit that led to the first law school for African Americans being opened in Louisiana. The story of how the law school was founded in itself embodies how I plan to utilize my law degree. I will be a part of the next generation of civil rights lawyers using the skills I've learned in upholding the principles of equity and justice taught at SULC to make progress for generations after me. Law school is demanding anywhere you go, but at SULC, the work comes with a community of friends and mentors who want to see you prevail. By graduation, you'll inherit a diverse and versatile network, whether it's people you call on for job opportunities or lifelong friends. Back to you, Desi.
Thank you, Carlos, for allowing us to take a peek inside of the Law Center. SULC is truly a force that molds resilient legal professionals and provides access and opportunity to the community. You all are really lawyer leaders. Cheers, Carlos. Let's meet Chastity, a senior from Baton Rouge, majoring in agricultural sciences with a focus on plant and soil science, and minors in sociology and fine art. The Southern University Agricultural Research and Extension Center and the College of Agricultural, Human, and Environmental Sciences together fulfill the Southern University system's tripartite mission of teaching, research, and extension and public service. Chastity, tell us more.
Thank you for the introduction, Desi. I grew up on Southern University's campus. I knew I wanted my higher education to incorporate my core values of sustainability and expression. Fortunately, I found my way to my major, agriculture. I focused my education into plant and soil science with minors in both sociology and fine arts. Even though those are my focuses, I've been able to broaden my scope of knowledge in areas of mental health and wellness as well. I'm currently involved in Southern University's Agricultural Research and Extension Center's Wine Break program, gaining valuable experiences in our labs on campus. Faculty play a huge role in opportunities that I'm afforded, like my internship with the USDA, and scholarships with alumni like the owners of the Darjon Jones Wine Company. My college community and activities stem from organizations I participate in. Our Elite Fashion Society, American Sign Language Club, and Manners, our Minorities in Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Related Sciences chapter. Agriculture is a big deal at Southern University. Our College of Agricultural, Human, and Environmental Sciences is the only university that offers bachelor's, a master's, and a PhD in urban forestry. We are also the only 1890 land-grant university to offer a PhD in environmental toxicology. When I first started college, I would not have expected I'd have such a wealth of experiences. I've received an overwhelming amount of positive feedback from both peers and faculty on campus. Moving forward, I hope to be a part of our new research initiative, Going Abroad to study innovative agriculture and climate change. At Southern University, I've learned those soft skills that help sow the seeds of sustainability in our communities. Here, I learned the love of learning. That's my story. Back to you, Desi.
That's awesome, Chastity. The Southern University's Ag Center and the College of Ag are truly preparing the next generation of researchers to ensure sustainability in our communities. Thanks for sharing your journey. Let me introduce you to Carrington, a junior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, majoring in pre-veterinary medicine in the College of Agricultural, Human, and Environmental Sciences. The College of Ag is regarded as one of the longest-standing colleges on Southern University's Baton Rouge campus. Carrington, take it away.
Thanks so much for the introduction, Desi. I've known I want to be a veterinarian ever since I was 7, and I knew Southern University was a perfect place to help me achieve that goal. I come from a long line of Jaguars, so the decision was easy to continue the history of becoming a part of Jaguar Nation. From the minute I stepped on campus, I've had countless opportunities in the palm of my hand. Through the pre-veterinary medicine program here, I was able to take part in a summer internship and complete a summer research project with Southern University students and other students from all over the country. I was also able to take part in an Insights into Veterinary Medicine program right here at the LSU School of Veterinary Medicine. Thanks to the amazing support and relationships I was able to form through my professors, my Southern University experience has been smooth sailing. Speaking of sailing, I was able to take an adventure of a lifetime with a program called Semester at Sea, where I traveled to 11 different countries in 3 continents over the past 4 months. That was truly an experience I will never be able to forget. We also have an active pre-veterinary medicine club open up to all majors. We host a mini farm day to teach the campus all about the animals that we raise and harvest at our poultry unit, and we host a pet therapy during midterm and finals week to help relieve all that stress. From studying abroad, making connections in my field, and personal relationships I was able to gain here, Southern University showed me everything that I thought was impossible was so easily achievable. Well, that's all from me. Back to you, Desi.
That was astounding, Carrington. You are making global strides in your field while making memories along the way. Carrington, thank you for sharing your amazing story about the Southern University College of Ag. It's time to meet Joe Bear, a senior majoring in biology with a focus on pre-med. A native of Baton Rouge, he's also a member of the acclaimed, often imitated but never duplicated music ensemble that's made appearances at presidential inaugurations, Super Bowls, and in music videos. We can't wait to hear all about it right from you, Joe Bear, so take it from here.
Thanks, Desi. What's up, everyone? When I was younger, I was immersed in the amazing HBCU culture and experiences here at the Southern University, since most of my family has graduated from here. I was introduced to activities such as tailgating, Greek life, parades, and even the best band in the land, the Human Jukebox. My passion for science and helping others was sparked at an early age by my pediatrician, Dr. Veronica Thomas, a Black woman and a Southern alumna. Her influence not only led me to aspire to become a physician, but to also address the lack of diversity in the medical field. Thanks to her, I am now following in her footsteps at Southern University. Science isn't my only passion. I was inspired to pursue music when I heard the Human Jukebox perform at games. Being in the band, I have had the opportunity to meet very talented musicians from across the world, and it has also taught me to be dedicated and disciplined in everything that I do. The opportunities at Southern never stop. I've had the opportunity to shadow different types of physicians such as cardiothoracic surgeons, neonatologists, and psychiatrists. I've learned how to critically analyze data and effectively conduct research in PTSD, depression, and personality disorders. I've even had the opportunity to intern at Columbia University. And here in Baton Rouge, I get to see the School of Nursing's JAG-mobile in action, serving communities around campus. During my time here at Southern, I've learned how to network and how to take full advantage of the opportunities given to me. My next step is to get my master's degree in biomedical sciences and then attend medical school, joining the thousands of Jaguars in the medical field and aiding our communities. Back to you, Desi.
What a great story. From home to the doctor's office, Joe Bear was surrounded by products of Southern University, which is preparing him to be a fellow successful alumnus. It looks like you are well on your way, Joe Bear, and we all know that someday a student will have a similar story about you. Erlon is a freshman from Houma, Louisiana, majoring in therapeutic recreation here on the Baton Rouge campus. She's also a proud third-generation Southern Jaguar. She'll tell us all about that and how Southern is helping students with their physical and mental health. You have the floor, Erlon.
Thanks, Desi. Hi, everyone. Being a third-generation Southernite, I developed a love for this HBCU because my family has consistently exposed me to the Jaguar Nation and its history. I am proud to attend a school where our founders transformed a former plantation into a haven of education for people who were turned away elsewhere. In fact, this is the first president's home, which is believed to be a former overseer's home. I was inspired to continue my family's legacy of attending Southern by the stories my grandfather would tell. He attended during segregation and personally experienced the resilience of the student body. When rail workers would intentionally block the tracks to keep students from getting on and off campus, the student body took a stand and created what we know today as the Hump. This campus has always been a second home. From day one during orientation, I was able to make important connections. I love connecting with fellow students who also want to pursue a career in the healthcare industry like myself. My professors help guide me while providing the resources and support to pursue my goals. With the skills I've learned at Southern, I know I'll be an excellent physical therapist one day, helping others to improve. Southern University has a health center that provides primary care for students like me. As someone with lupus and other chronic illnesses, this is extremely important in my college journey. We also get several appointments a semester at the Counseling Center and have access to other mental health platforms. Southern has offered me many opportunities. My undergrad experience has motivated me to continue my education to ultimately earn my doctorate and to continue to be a proud Jag and inspire others as much as I've been inspired. Back to you, Desi.
That's amazing. Southern has a beautiful history of advocacy and innovation. In Erlan, you're on the right track. Mental and physical health can often be put on the back burner when you're rolling through college. It's great that Southern has these resources readily available for all students. Thanks, Erlan. Let's meet Trishelle, a junior nursing major. The SUNO School of Nursing is an official academic partner of LCMC Health, the largest hospital network in New Orleans. This nursing program is dedicated to cultivating culturally competent and compassionate nurses who are making a meaningful impact in healthcare. Students gain valuable hands-on experience and learn from expert faculty in state-of-the-art facilities. Trishelle, you're up.
Thanks, Desi. Hi, everyone. Growing up, I always knew I wanted to study nursing. But when it came down to choosing the right university, I wanted a school with resources and academic rigor to push me towards the future I imagined. Southern University at New Orleans was the perfect choice. I'm a part of Southern history, being a part of the first nursing cohort on the campus. The SUNO nursing program's mission is to produce nursing graduates that practice autonomously and independently as a member of the healthcare team to positively impact the lives of individuals, families, and the community. SUNO makes sure its students are prepared for the world to come after graduation. I've been provided numerous resources to help me prepare for my career. One resource that is very beneficial is Handshake. Handshake is a community of students, schools, and employers to find internships, land a job, practice interviews, and resume writing. We have over 20 diverse selections of vibrant clubs and organizations. From academic and professional societies to cultural and social groups, there is something for everyone. The nursing program even has an organization to help the nursing students to contribute to this campus and community to provide health awareness, service opportunities, and to have a voice on this campus. It has brought me closer to my fellow classmates and allowed me to make lifelong friendship. All of this, and SUNO is still the most affordable university in the state of Louisiana. SUNO's nursing program prepared me in more ways than I could have hoped. I've been able to gather knowledge as I learn how to communicate what I'm passionate about. Back to you, Desi.
Wow, Trishelle, SUNO is truly shaping the next generation of healthcare professionals. Through its rigorous curriculum, clinical experiences, and strong partnerships with LCMC Health, the students have the knowledge, skills, and compassion needed to provide exceptional care at the most affordable HBCU and public university in Louisiana. Cheers, Trishelle. Meet Dana, a senior majoring in social work. At the Millie M. Charles School of Social Work at Southern University at New Orleans, diversity and community engagement thrive. The School of Social Work is nationally recognized as one of the university's signature programs. SUNO Social Work students actively participate in community activities by embracing advocacy, empowerment, and transformation. Tell us more, Dana.
Thanks for that intro, Desi. As a non-traditional student, I knew choosing the right university would be the foundation on which I would stand. Southern University at New Orleans had everything I needed to develop into a professional, including the resources and academic affordability. Following in the footsteps of my grandmother, I knew SUNO was the place for me. Southern University at New Orleans is the most affordable university in Louisiana, with the Millie M. Charles School of Social Work being one of its top programs. I love the way I've been able to foster everlasting connections with my professors while making great strides in my academics and community. Being the Student Government Association president has been one of the most challenging yet rewarding roles I have ever had. I learned very quickly that there was an expectation of excellence, and greatness is non-negotiable. At Southern University at New Orleans, we have this famous saying that we live by: you can go anywhere from 6400 SUNO Nice Drive. I have soared to great heights as the first scholar to be selected and participate in the HBCU White House Scholar Program. I'm also the first Thurgood Marshall College Fund Yard Ambassador and Influencer. My education from Southern University at New Orleans has unlocked so many doors. SUNO's hands-on learning environment is pertinent to the success of every student in the Knight Nation. Being able to give students real-life experience is the key to a successful profession and allows us to foster a robust academic experience. Being a scholar at Southern University at New Orleans has truly prepared me in more ways than I could have ever hoped for. I've been able to tap into my leadership skills, gain opportunities and knowledge, all of which has truly changed my life for the best. Back to you, Desi.
Amazing, Dana. Your remarkable contribution to Southern University at New Orleans embodies the institution spirit. You can clearly go anywhere from 6400 SUNO Nights Drive. This university produces leaders who are making a difference globally. Thanks, Dana. Say hello to Jaden, a sophomore from Shreveport, Louisiana. Southern is the only HBCU system in the nation. This includes its two-year institution, Southern University at Shreveport. In the Southern system, Shreveport students have the unique opportunity to go from a 2-year to a 4-year university seamlessly, right here on the Baton Rouge campus. Tell us more, Jaden.
Thanks, Desi. While looking for a college, I wanted a place that would push me to challenge my abilities as well as provide me with the necessary resources to succeed. Growing up in Louisiana, I've always heard people rave about the illustrious history of Southern University and its commitment to educating and graduating individuals who make a positive impact on society. While I was an exceptional high school student, my transition to college did not go as smoothly as I expected, and I took some time off. When I was ready to re-enroll, I was introduced to the SUSLA Connect program. This program is for students who don't quite meet all of the requirements for the Baton Rouge campus, but meet the requirements for Southern University Shreveport, Southern's 2-year university. This program allows me to take classes and be a part of student engagement here on the Baton Rouge campus as I study mechanical engineering. Since I've been at Southern, I've joined the residential life staff, interned at a gravitational wave observatory, and also visited Columbia University's climate school. I'm currently conducting chemistry and virtual reality research here at Southern. Of course, it's not all work. I also enjoy spending time at the esports lab, bowling alley, and our rec center. As a student who did not have ideal grades at the time, I appreciate how Southern and Baton Rouge treated me no differently. I have access to sporting events, campus shuttles, student health, and more, just like everyone else. Through the programs that I've participated in, I've had the opportunity to network and work with many talented researchers and professionals from all over the world. After I complete my associate's degree, I can seamlessly continue to pursue my bachelor's degree, thanks to the support of Southern University. Back to you, Desi.
That is fantastic, Jaden. Southern continues its mission of accessibility to anyone seeking higher education at every level. And the SUSLA Connect program is a shining example of just that. Students really get double the opportunities. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what Jaden's VR research yields. Thanks, Jaden. Wow, this HBCU provides its students with such an amazing educational experience. We hope you've learned a lot about the only HBCU system in the nation, the Southern University. Thank you to our dynamic students representing Southern University and A&M College, Southern University at New Orleans, Southern University Shreveport, Southern University Law Center, and Southern University Agricultural Research and Extension Center in Baton Rouge. If you're ever in Louisiana, be sure to stop by and experience these phenomenal campuses for yourself. We'll see you real soon.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing today?
Good.
All right. Shout out to the IT team for getting that together. It was very good. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started. First and foremost, I want to go ahead and introduce myself real quick. What's going on, Jaguar Nation? My name is Linda Hazel, and if you are not familiar, I am the host of Jag Talk Podcast. You have heard my voice on there. I've been featured on Max 94.1 and so many other things as well. I am a psychology major from Los Angeles, California, so I did travel a little ways to be here. However, my aunt is an alum, so she brought me here, and it's been nothing but a blessing. And I want to thank Ms. Tate for this opportunity. And we have so much to discuss. We just watched the episode. I think it was a great production. How do we feel about that? As you all know, we are the standard. We make history. We do the thing. You feel me? And we did it. You know, moving forward. I think that we need to get started. How you guys feeling? How we feeling? You ready? All right. Good. So we have Miss Carrington Hall. Hold there. I have Miss Erlin and Isaiah. So hello. How you guys feeling? Good. Nice one. You guys can talk to me a little bit. There we go.
There you go.
All right, good. So I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. Now, we just watched you guys get on here and do this, right? And I know it can be a little nerve-wracking. So we're gonna start down the line real quick. Go ahead and state your names for everybody. Go ahead.
My name is Erlana Smith.
Greetings everyone, my name is Isaiah Clay.
My name is Carrington Hall.
And I'm Joey Harris.
Perfect. So I think we're gonna start down with Miss Erlana. Is that okay? How are you?
Good.
So let's talk about your major real quick. So major, hometown, let's do it.
My major is nursing, and my hometown is Home, Louisiana.
Okay. So we talked about nursing, and I want to ask you, as a student, I know nursing can be very challenging, right? You're in the lab all day long. You're making sure you're going to classes. You're making sure that your work is done. Your head is in the books all day, every day. So we spent time recording this, and I want to know, how was it balancing the recording process and going to do your studies as well? It's okay to think. You don't have to be shy of your family there, you know that.
Recording and doing my studies, it wasn't hard because the time I picked, it wasn't during any of my classes.
Mm-hmm. So it's easy to balance.
Yes.
So I want to know, what brought you to Southern, aside from the fact that you're from here, like, you know?
My grandfather and my mother came here, and I just want to keep the tradition going.
Mm-hmm. So with you participating in this production, what was your overall mission?
I really just wanted to help bring students to Southern because some people say bad things about Southern, and it's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I just really want to help bring students to Southern.
I think so, and I want to give everybody a round of applause that participated. We do have, we have our eyes on the low, but the thing is that participating in this production literally shows everyone what we do and what we are able to accomplish. So thank you so much. We're going to pass the mic to Mr. Isaiah. Mr. Honors College. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Isaiah is not a stranger to me at all. If you watched, he mentioned that he served as Mr. Honors College. He has also been a member of the Office of Student Media, and that's where we became familiar. And I want to talk about that just a tad. As you can see in the videos, you were snapping your photos, you were on the field, you were chilling with Kumba, you were doing it all, right? So I want to ask you, with all the hats that you wear, how do you manage to balance all of it and manage to smile?
Well, first I give all honor to God in my life.
Right.
I make sure that in everything that I do, I ask for clarity and to really just have a sense of who I am, and I think just staying humble through God just really grounds me in everything that I do.
Mhm. So, as an honors college student, you are the cream of the crop. You're at the top, right? So, sometimes we face academic challenges, and when you are at the top, people expect you to persevere and push through regardless, right? So, with that expectation, what advice would you give a student to keep persevering academically?
To keep pursuing, just think of your future and where you would like to go. I would say to always have in your mind your goals, your vision. Just really map out what you want to do and how to get there. What habits do you have? Are they good habits? Are they habits that align with who you want to be? And that's what I would tell someone to persevere.
Most definitely. So we're gonna have a quick little fun question real quick. I saw you moving around, we snapped pictures, like I said, we're on the field, we're doing all these different things. You have captured the whole thing, the Southern experience. So if you could describe Southern as a movie, what would you describe it as?
I would say Southern would be probably Drumline.
Drumline?
Drumline, Stargate Canyon. Just the culture, of course the band. I wanted to be in a band so bad when I was younger. Like, I wanted to come to Southern and play the drums, but shortly after going to the drum class, I knew that wasn't going to be So I would say Drumline. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Isaac. We're gonna pass the mic down to Ms. Garrison. Hello, Ms. Garrison.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm glad. I was fine. You okay? All right, cool. You can project. It's okay. So, let's talk about this Africa trip. We're not gonna graze over that. That's not something that, you just pop up to college and we're just going to Africa. We don't just do that. So let's talk about that trip. What happened? What are some things that you want to highlight?
So it was a program called Semester Seed. I was gone for about 4 months. We went to 11 different countries. And it was really an experience that, it's hard to put into words really. I didn't really think I would be able to do it and pull through. A lot of people told me no, but I don't take no for an answer.
Oh, that's right.
So the university taught me to never take no for an answer. Do what you gotta do, and I went.
Most definitely. I'm loving it. So I want to ask you, Southern obviously has given you the opportunity to travel, but in terms of your pursuit of career, how do you feel that they have benefited you?
So with Southern wanting to become a veterinarian, there's only 1.2% of Black veterinarians in the entire country. And Southern University basically taught me that if I wanted to do it, I'll go out and grab it. I do all I can, I do what I can so God can do all that I can do. So really, I've learned from my Black professors. Dr. Morton over there has been one of my biggest supporters. Dr. Marshall, Dr. Davis, they all show me that I can do whatever I put my mind to.
I love that. So what drew you towards your major?
Well, I've always known that I was going to be a veterinarian since I was super little. That was actually my first words. Fun fact about me.
What was your first word?
Yeah, veterinarian was my first word.
Oh, you were advanced. She was advanced.
I'm always going to hire people, always. But I've just always known that I wanted to be a vet, and I've always known that I wanted to help and possibly heal people through their animals. So that's really what I've always wanted to do with myself.
Well, thank you so much. It was so nice talking to you. Often imitated, but never duplicated. Hello there, how are you?
I'm good.
Mr. Human Jukebox, right? I love your segment, I really did. And I feel like oftentimes we see the juke, but we never hear you guys speak. We never get to hear from you guys. This is my first time being able to see and talk to you guys one-on-one to the side, right? So I want to talk about this just for a hot second because you guys are always hustling, practicing, heads down. When I say you guys are one place, you're right there to the next. So what is that process like with the traveling and balancing your academics as well?
Good question. Okay. So
It's a lot. I'm not gonna even lie to you. We do practice for 8 hours a day, so.
All right, we know that at midnight.
Yeah, so we're out there. So usually how I set up my schedule is, I have all my classes in the morning.
Nice.
So like, as a senior, I'm taking 8 a.m. classes because I don't have time to like take evening classes. So usually how I schedule it is from 8 to 12, I'll schedule all my classes, and then from like 1 to 3, that's my time to do homework. And if I don't have time to do it, I have to stay up that night and then start the process.
So it's about discipline.
It's all about discipline.
It's all about discipline, and everyone that I've met so far from the Duke are very disciplined in terms of their studies and making sure that they're also performing to the best of their abilities musically as well. So I want to ask you, what does it mean to you to be a Jaguar?
So it means a lot, actually. All my family has graduated from here. My grandmother, she was a chemistry major here. My grandfather was a biology major. And they both met here, so if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So it means a lot, and going to tailgating growing up since I was 5, going to parade, and experiencing the human jukebox up close, that solidified my decision coming here.
I'm so glad to have you, and I want to ask you one last question. How would you describe the filming experience?
Okay, so the film experience was a lot at first for me because I still had to go to class and I still had practice. So I kind of had to tweak some things a little bit. So I had to email my professors like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this real quick. And they knew it was for a positive cause, so they let me do it. There was a lot of juggling at first, and then like memorizing my lines too at first. I also had like tests coming up. So it was a lot, but I was through. We pushed through it.
You guys did, and that was my final question for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us and being the representatives that you are. It's so easy to say that, oh, I could have did that. But you guys are in the forefront, facing the fire day after day after day, represented, and I ask that you continue to do that, and I wish good luck on your next endeavor. Thank you. We're going to have our second group join us. We have 2 of our SUPR members, and then we have 2 SUMO members that will be joining us on Zoom. So we're going to go ahead and have them join us real quick and give time to transition. You guys would like to go ahead and take a seat and get my cover. There she is. Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Well, everybody, this is our second group. So we have Ms. Jaden Martin, we have Chastity Joseph, and we have Dana Bailey and Tristelle Nelson joining us, right? So how are you guys feeling today? Feel good? How are we doing?
I'm fine.
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. This is a little different for me. I've never done an interview live and on Zoom, but this is new. A lot of hand motion, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna start over this way. Do you mind introducing yourself real quick?
Hello, I'm Chastity Joseph. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jaden Martin. I'm a mechanical engineering major from Shreveport, Louisiana.
I'm Trishelle Nelson, my major is nursing, and I'm born and raised in New Orleans.
Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm going to be asking each a couple of questions. I hope that you guys are ready. Ms. Chastity, you are no stranger to me, not at all. I recognize your face as soon as I saw you. Ms. Chastity is always working. She is always representing. She's always in the forefront. And I believe the last time I saw you was at the Meet the Chief event, and you were discussing with the mayor as well. So I want to talk about your journey with social work. How did you get to that point? Why did you choose that?
So like I mentioned in the video, college tour episode. My family has gone to Southern for a long time. My granny is actually a professor in the sociology department, and she was how I got my interest in sociology and social environments.
So when it comes to mental health, right, you are in the forefront, you are a representative for that, right? So what made you feel as if mental health was going to be your calling to keep advocating for it?
Okay, so when I mentioned my core values of environmental sustainability and community, it's that community aspect. When you look at an environment, it's not just the nature around you, it's also the people around you, their mental state, and how it interplays between each other. So that's kind of where I got my interest in mental health and kind of looking at the connections and things like that, and hopefully educating others on what that looks like.
You are very diverse, so we're gonna take a U-turn and talk about the ag center, right? So when it comes down to ag, can we talk about what you do there, your research, everything of that nature? Can you give us a brief, 1-2 about what that's about?
Okay, so I'm still volunteering on the Muscat Research Project, the line breaks and everything. I still have the scholarship. I just participated in the SU Code program, so that's with computer science, but also in ag, and I won first place twice.
Congratulations.
Everybody and I was looking at soil health with iPhones. And recently we started up an edible horticulture project. Dean Marshall gave us the go-ahead for that, so that's really exciting. And hopefully we'll be getting some research incorporating kind of like the production that we have there.
Thank you so much, Ms. Chastity. Thank you. We're gonna move on down the line real quick. So this is Mr. Jean. I have a question for you. So you did mention that you are a member of the Connect program, right? So how did you find out about this program?
Actually, it was right during the pandemic things, and I told myself, I just reflected, I said, I'm gonna go back to school. So I called sister, and they was like, well, what are you interested in studying? And I said, well, I've always had a dream and a passion. I want to be an engineer, so I think this is time for me to go ahead and go for it. And that's when they introduced me to the P-Tech program that I started off in at Sussex. And they told me, oh, we also have a Connect program that allows students to get to Baton Rouge, and that's their ultimate goal. And I almost pinched myself because that's exactly what I needed. And just hearing over the phone that it was something set in place, designed specifically for me, I was very grateful for that moment.
Most definitely, most definitely. So being able to use this program, how do you feel that it's going to set you up for your future? I feel like it's very integral to my future because just in the 2 years that I've been here, I've grown so much just as a student, interpersonally and professionally. So I feel like this is very important, and I also want to do my part in promoting this program because I know it will benefit other individuals in similar situations as myself. Most definitely. In your studies, what is an area that you would like to highlight that helped you move forward in your journey?
I would say just the help from the professors is really a community field. I previously went to another university and oftentimes I felt isolated. Just as many professionals, some professors I never took their classes because they see how to just speak in transition. And I may have a serious question or anything I want to inquire about, they give me the same attention as they give their students. I specifically want to highlight Dr. Young. She has been very helpful for me. My performance in this program led to me going to Columbia University. Once I went to Columbia University, I learned a lot. And on my flight back, I identified that I want to continue to pursue my education and enroll in graduate school. And had I not went to that trip, I may not be at that mindset currently.
Wow. Yes, I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I want to ask you, since you've been so busy trying to make sure that everything gets done, you mentioned that you were already, I think as well, you were in the RA program. So in doing that, how do you feel that helped you? Did it help you?
Yes, it definitely helps me with networking. I live with a lot of people who are in a lot of fraternities, a lot of sororities, people who have had internships in multiple Fortune 500 companies and things like that. So just on a scholastic level and also just on a social level, it's a very good community environment. And it also helps me enhance my leadership skills. I oftentimes do a lot of conflict management and things like that. So it's definitely helped me become a more well-rounded individual.
Most definitely. Why don't we give you a round of applause? All right, can you hear me up there? Oh, she made me. One more time. Can she speak? Hello?
She's
Are you on mute, sweets?
No, she is.
I see that your iPhone's on mute, my love.
Sorry, it's muted.
It's okay, it is okay. How are you? We can hear you now.
I'm
so
sorry.
glad. So I want to ask you, what was your experience like recording?
It was nerve-wracking. Normally, I'm such an introvert, so I was very nervous. But the crew, the director, they were very helpful, and they got me through the whole process, and I eventually got used to it towards the end.
So, Trisha, you talked about being involved in the nursing program, correct?
Yes.
So what about the SUNO nursing program would you like to highlight that helped advance your career?
You said what about the nursing program?
Yes, that specifically helped you advance in your career.
The classes are great. It is very, I won't say it's not easy, but the professors, they have great communication, and we use a system where we have a lot of things that's in our fingertips, so a lot of studying, and so far it's going okay.
What made you choose Southern University?
So I'm born and raised in New Orleans. So I do have a few family members that graduated from SUNO, like my sister. So it's affordable, and I was used to being on campus, so it just was a great fit for me.
Most definitely. So with your participation in the filming process, what is the overall takeaway that you want students to get from you?
I would say that SUNO has a lot to offer. They have a lot of classes, clubs, the involvement is great. They welcome you with open arms. So if you're looking for a place where you feel like family, SUNO is the place to be.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, I want to thank you so much for your participation, and thank you so much for allowing me to ask you these questions. I don't think our other guest is here and online, so we're going to go ahead and close out. Is there any questions that anybody has for our cast members before we close out? No? All right, we're gonna move on. So on behalf of Southern University, I just want to thank you so much for coming in and watching the college tour premiere. That again will be streaming on May 28th, but we got this week, right? Right. So again, my name is Layla Hazel. I am the podcast host of Jag Talk Podcast that can be found on Apple Podcasts and Anchor. I want to thank you guys for talking to me, and thank you, Ms. Tate, for trusting me with this opportunity. I've had such a great time. I want to give a big round of applause for everyone that participated in this production. And on that note, we are going to close out. Thank you so much for coming to see the College Tour Southern University Season 8. Go Jags.